Hi, I'm Raul Santiago,
And I'm Yesenia Serratos.
and today we're going to be going over the Latin hustle. Now, I've been fortunate enough to dance with Yesenia for the past 12 years. We've won a lot of championships, and now we want to share that information with you. So today we're going to be talking about how we dance and what we dance. How we dance is the technique, the weight transfer, the things that make your dancing that much better. What we dance is the steps, whether they're beginner steps or intermediate and advanced steps, choreography. This is what we dance. So today we're going to be merging both and to go over with you guys in the Latin Hustle how we're dancing and what we're dancing. Enjoy the lesson. So let's get started with our basic step, all right? So ladies, you're stepping back with the right foot on your and leaders, you're stepping side with your left foot. So the basic step looks like this. And 1, 2, 3, and 1. Now, as you're guiding her forward, leaders, you're going to go ahead and cross forward with your left foot. So it looks like this. And 1, 2. And that helps her go across to the other side. I'll show you on this angle here. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. All right? So we're continuing the basic step. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. And now we're doing our rock step and 1. All right, so let's do it from the front angle. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. Bring her back 2 together, leaders, and then you go and 1. I'll show you from a different angle. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, together and 1. And ladies, make sure every time you step, your feet are on one track. So we're going to do it at this angle here. Your feet are on one track. In other words, the right foot is behind the supporting leg. So it looks like this. And 1, 2, 3, and 1. 2, 3, and 1. Okay? So let's continue. We're going to start with the windmill. So leaders, you're going to go into open position. You're here in close. You're going to go and 1, 2, 3, and 1. And we're doing a forward break on this one here. So let's try that again, leaders. 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. Bring her back 2, 3, and 1. Now let's go over that technique here, and I'll do it on this angle so you can see. Leaders, you're going to put your hand here on her forearm, and ladies, you're going to resist. You're going to always stay connected with him, always stay connected with him, and that's the step here. So it would look like this. And 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. Okay, let's continue. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. Now we're going to go into our traveling shadow. Ladies, you're stepping back. Leaders, you're stepping forward. And 1, 2, 3, and 1. As you notice, both the leaders and the followers are stepping forward with the left foot on 1. Okay, let's try that again. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. So we're here on 1, 2, tap for the leaders, switching hands, open, and 1. All right, let's try that again. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. Take it from the top. 6, 7, 8, basic, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. Now we're going to continue with our Spanish turn. And you can always rewind so you can catch up to the steps with us. So now we're continuing with the Spanish turn. Ladies, you're stepping back with the right. And 1, prep 2. So leaders, you're really prepping out here. You have that nice connection, and you're going to guide her to turn towards her right. So it looks like this. And 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. So we're guiding her to go forward. And ladies, it's a total of 3 turns while you're doing the hustle timing. So it looks like this. And 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. Let's take it from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. Basic. 2, 3, and 1, 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 2, 3, and 1. We'll try from a different angle. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 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 and 1. Good. Let's try it with music. Let's see what happens. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. All right, let's try from another angle. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Beautiful. All right, so we just finished the Spanish turn, and now we're going to finish off the step. We're going to do a nice check here. We're going to guide her forward, and 1, 2, 3, and check. Okay, so leaders, you're guiding her on her and like normal. We're doing a forward break. And 1, switch the hands, and 1. And leaders, you're here in a second position with your weight on your right. Ladies, you're about to turn towards your left. You turn towards your left once. And now we're here. So let's do it with counts. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. Bringing her back to basic and pose. So here's a whole amalgamation from the top, nice and slow with counts. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 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 and 1. Bring her back. And 1, 2, 3, and basic. And 1. Okay, so now we're going to try with music, and we're going to try with our Soho dancers. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. All right, let's try it on the other side. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're finishing up the lesson, and I just wanted to go over, it's important to know where these dances came from, or what you're dancing to, and why we're dancing to it. The Latin hustle came from New York, and in the late 60s, early 70s, this new music was coming out. It was disco music. And at that time, there were a lot of Latinos in New York dancing salsa and mambo. And when they heard this music, they just didn't want to just sway back and forth to it. They wanted to do their salsa turn patterns. And so that's the last American partner dance that was made here in the United States. So from there came the Latin hustle, where we do our salsa turn patterns, our crossbody leads, and our turns. Okay? So that's a little bit of history of what this dance is all about. Now let's wrap it up, and here we go. So we're doing our basic steps, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 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 and 1. We'll try from this angle. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 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 and 1. So let's try with music. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Try the other angle. Basic step. Here we go. We hope you guys enjoyed today's lesson. Thank you, Yesenia, for your help, and we'll see you guys next time.